morning, my dear student. Welcome to my physics LCR class. Now I am going to take, these are the topic, these are the given topic, element, compound, these two already. Last previous video I given these two things. So little more things I want to explain. Next, third one, intermolecular space, intermolecular force of attraction, then characteristic of particle of matter. You people know about particle of matter is known as molecules. Particle of matter is known as molecule. Elements and compound. In element, the substance which throughout same type of atom exists. The element, the substance which throughout same type of atoms are exist. It is known as element. It is known as element. Here I given the example of element: iron, gold, copper, aluminium, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, sodium, chlorine. These are everything example for element. Here all the things actually having a same type of atom present. Same type of atoms are present in the substance. So these are called element. Second one, compound. What is compound? Compound, I told actually two different type of atom joined together. We can say it is a two different element joined together. Two different elements joined together. You people know about what is element. What about the element? Here I am explaining two different type of element. Two different atoms also we can say. It is joined together. It is known as compound. It is known as compound. Here I have given carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon and oxygen. Carbon element, oxygen element. So these two elements joined together, it form a compound. Next one, water. Ordinary water, we are drinking water. It is H2O. Here, what are the elements are present? What are the elements are present? Hydrogen element, oxygen element. Hydrogen element, oxygen element. These two things present in water. One drop of water having 100 million particles. One drop of water contains 100 million particles containing sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, sodium and chlorine, both are it is joining. It is joined together. Sodium is one type of element, chlorine is one type of element. These two join, it form a compound. So now you can clearly understanding about element and compound. Element and compound. In the element, same type of atoms are present. Here, two different type of atoms. We can say two elements are joined together. It form a compound. Next, actually, characteristic of particle of matter. Characteristic of particle of matter. The particle of matter has four different characteristics. Very small particle, space between them, force between them, random motion between the particle. Random motion between the particle. Name the four characteristics. Name the four characteristics of particle of matter. What are they? Very small particle, space between the particles, force between the particles, random motion between the particle. So here these three things are very important. What are the three things are important? The space between them, force between the particles. Another third one, random motion. These three things actually decide the characteristic of the solid, liquid, gases. These three, space between them, force of attraction between them, and random motion between the particles. These three characteristics decide the different type of state of matter. Different type of state of matter. What are they? Solid, liquid, gases. Actually, four characteristics are there, but these three characteristics taking an important role to make a solid, liquid, gases. So now you people know about what is intermolecular space. What is intermolecular force of attraction? I am going to arrange such things. Already you people observe these things. The solid, liquid, gases, it is arranged in the molecular arrangement. Okay. So in between the molecules or atoms, in between the two atoms, spaces exist. Space between the two molecule or two atoms, it is present. So this space is known as intermolecular space of intermolecular space. So what is intermolecular space? Space between the two atoms. दो एटम के बीच में थोड़ा सा स्पेस रहता है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेस. उसको इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेस. ये इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेस इन सॉलिड it is solid. In solid it is closely arranged. In solid it is tightly arranged like this. Just you see, in the solid molecular arrangement is very closely packed. In liquid, you see, in liquid how it is? It is apart from each other. It is apart, little space is there, little more space is there. It is molecular arrangement. It is molecular arrangement or atom arrangement in the liquid. It is atom arrangement in the liquid. How the arrangement in the gases? Molecular arrangement in the gases, the in between two molecule space is very much space between the two molecules. Just you see, what is the intermolecular space? Intermolecular space, the space between the two atoms or two molecules is known as intermolecular space. Intermolecular space. So just you see solid, in the solid, liquid, gases, how the molecular arrangements are there. In solid actually it is tightly packed, closely packed. In liquid little loosely packed. So intermolecular space is more. Intermolecular space is more. In gases intermolecular space is very large. Just in between two atom or molecule, the space is large. What is intermolecular force of attraction? What is intermolecular force of attraction? So here the atoms or molecules are there. So each atom surrounded by the many atoms. Just you see the force of attraction. Force of attraction. Like this. This atom having a attraction towards this one, the same atom, this atom having the attraction towards. So in between the two atoms force will be formed. Force will be formed. That is called intermolecular force of attraction. Atom and molecule, both things, whatever it may be, the intermolecular force of attraction, that is called actually the force between the two atoms or two molecules between it is forming, that is called intermolecular force of attraction. So now you people understood what is intermolecular space, what is intermolecular force of attraction. So these two things are very important. In solid actually space, intermolecular space is very least, we can say. Liquid it is more. In gas the intermolecular space is very much large. So you here actually this is force of attraction. This is force of attraction. Intermolecular force of attraction. In solid actually intermolecular force of attraction is very strong, very high. That's why it is very hard. That's why it is very hard. Just you break the chalk, you break the wood, it is very difficult to break. Chalk is easy, but actually wood, pencil, these are the things now you are going to break. It is very difficult to break actually. Liquids, intermolecular force of attraction is very less. It is less actually. Here atoms now apart from each other. Atoms apart from each other. So that's why intermolecular force is weak. In gases, intermolecular force is very weak. It is very weak. So now you can random motion between the particle. Random motion between the particle. So random motion between the particle in actually solid actually it is ordinary temperature, there is no motion, but when you are heating, it is a kinetic theory. I will explain some other classes. So liquid and gases we can understand. The particles here and there it is moving. The particles here and there it is moving. I am going to stop my class. Thank you. Thank you student. Thank you.